Today, my friends, we open the doors to a world where tiny pieces of metal carry giant stories, a world filled with forgotten treasures, hidden errors, and coins worth far more than anyone ever imagined. Here on HD Rare Coins 111, we don't just show coins, we reveal the mysteries they've kept buried for decades. So get ready, because the coin you're about to discover might be sitting in someone's pocket right now, waiting for the right eyes to notice its true value. Stay with me, stay focused, and let's begin this incredible journey into the heart of American coin history, where every shine, every scratch, and every small detail has a story to tell and a treasure to reveal. Top 1. Today we're diving into a fascinating chapter of American coin history as we explore one of the most collected coins in circulation, the Jefferson Nickel of 1985. For coin lovers and collectors, this small 5-cent piece is much more than just loose change. It is a treasure trove of history, artistry, and subtle rarities that can make a collector's heart race with excitement. The Jefferson Nickel has been a staple of American coinage since 1938, designed by the brilliant sculptor Felix Schlag. This coin carries with it the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and celebrates his monumental contributions to American history, especially as the author of the Declaration of Independence. When you hold a 1985 Jefferson Nickel in your hand, you're not just holding metal, you're holding a piece of American heritage. The 1985 Jefferson Nickel was minted during a time when the United States Mint was focusing on producing high-quality coins for circulation while also experimenting with subtle variations and improvements in coin design. Struck primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, these nickels can be identified by their mint marks, no mark for Philadelphia and a small D for Denver. But what makes the 1985 Jefferson Nickel especially intriguing to collectors isn't just where it was minted, it's the details, the tiny imperfections, and the variations that quietly exist on the coin's surface. One of the most captivating aspects of the 1985 Jefferson Nickel is the potential for errors and unique varieties. Coin collectors often get excited about what's called double die errors, where a slight misalignment during the minting process causes the design to appear doubled in certain areas, such as Jefferson's portrait or the lettering on the reverse. Some 1985 nickels also show subtle doubling on the date or the word Liberty, making these coins highly sought after by collectors. Even minor die cracks or off-center strikes can make an ordinary 1985 nickel jump in value overnight because these errors are extremely rare and tell a story of the minting process itself. Another area that can elevate the 1985 Jefferson Nickel's appeal is its condition. While millions of these nickels were produced and circulated widely, many show wear and tear, which collectors often refer to as circulation damage. However, coins that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition, with sharp details and brilliant surfaces, are incredibly desirable. Proof versions, which were specially made for collectors and never intended for general circulation, showcase mirror-like fields and crisp design details that can make any collection stand out. Beyond errors and condition, there's also the matter of mint variations. For 1985, both the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced large quantities of nickels, but subtle differences in striking pressure, metal composition, and die polishing mean that each coin carries a unique signature. Collectors often spend hours examining these nickels under magnification, searching for those tiny differences that can turn an ordinary coin into a prized piece. For anyone just starting in coin collecting, the 1985 Jefferson Nickel is a perfect study piece. It's accessible yet filled with opportunities to discover errors and varieties that can dramatically increase its value. From the subtle doubling of Jefferson's cheek to die cracks along the rim, each detail tells a story about the craftsmanship and occasional mishaps at the mint. This coin exemplifies why coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a journey into history, artistry, and the thrill of discovery. If you are a collector who loves the excitement of tracking down rare coins, paying attention to the mint marks, examining the surface for errors, and identifying uncirculated specimens can lead to some astonishing finds. Some 1985 Jefferson Nickels with minor errors or in exceptional uncirculated condition have sold in auctions for significantly higher than face value, sometimes fetching hundreds of dollars depending on rarity and demand. The thrill of finding one in your pocket change or in a bulk coin roll is unmatched. The story it carries can transform an ordinary collection into an extraordinary one. And let's not forget the charm of Jefferson himself. Every time you hold this nickel, you're reminded of the elegance of Schlag's design, the dignified portrait of a president, and the intricate Monticello on the reverse. It's a coin that blends history, art, and collectible intrigue in a small, 5-cent piece that has circulated in millions of American hands yet still manages to surprise collectors with hidden treasures. For those of you passionate about collecting, keep a sharp eye on the 1985 Jefferson Nickel. Look for mint marks, inspect the surfaces for any doubling or die cracks, and handle uncirculated specimens with care. These coins are more than just currency, they are snapshots of a particular era, encapsulating both history and the fascinating nuances of coin production. The current real market price of a circulated 1985 Jefferson nickel ranges from $3 to $5 in good condition, while uncirculated examples with perfect surfaces can reach up to $35. Rare error coins or exceptional proofs from this year have been known to fetch even higher amounts at auctions, sometimes exceeding $100 or more, depending on rarity and collector demand. That if you have a 1985 Jefferson nickel in your collection, take a close look at it and comment below. Share your coin with us so we can help you discover its story, rarity, and value. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, HD Rare Coins 111, for more incredible coin stories and insights, and remember to like this video if you enjoyed exploring the history and hidden secrets of the Jefferson Nickel. Top 2. We're uncovering the fascinating story behind a coin that has passed through countless American hands yet continues to captivate collectors around the world, the Jefferson Nickel from 1986. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary 5-cent coin, but for those who love the thrill of numismatics, this nickel holds layers of history, artistry, and subtle rarities that make it a treasure worth exploring. The Jefferson Nickel has a rich legacy that stretches back to 1938, a creation of the talented sculptor Felix Schlag. His design immortalized Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, showcasing a dignified portrait on the obverse and the iconic Monticello building on the reverse. Holding a 1986 Jefferson Nickel connects you to decades of American history and the stories carried through the hands of ordinary citizens and passionate collectors alike. The 1986 Jefferson Nickel was minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, with mint marks D for Denver and no mark for Philadelphia. Millions of these coins were produced, yet despite their large numbers, collectors have discovered fascinating variations and rare errors that make certain pieces stand out. These small details are what transform an everyday coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Among the most exciting aspects for collectors are the errors and varieties that occasionally appear on these coins. One of the most famous types is the double die variety, where the coin's design appears to be doubled in certain areas, such as Jefferson's face, the date, or the word Liberty. These errors occur due to misalignment during the minting process, creating a visual effect that is subtle yet highly prized among collectors. Other notable errors include die cracks, off-center strikes, and variations in the depth of the relief, all of which can make a 1986 nickel rare and more valuable. The condition of the coin is also crucial. Many 1986 Jefferson Nickels have circulated widely, showing signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. However, coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition, with sharp details and smooth surfaces, are incredibly desirable. Special proof coins, which were struck specifically for collectors, feature mirror-like fields and exceptional detail, making them the crown jewels for any Jefferson Nickel collection. Another factor that makes the 1986 Jefferson Nickel captivating is the subtle differences between mint issues. Even though the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced large quantities, the variations in striking pressure, die polishing, and minor minting anomalies mean that no two coins are exactly alike. Dedicated collectors often spend hours examining coins under magnification, searching for small differences in the design that could reveal an error or an unusual die variety. Discovering such a coin can be incredibly rewarding, both intellectually and financially. For new collectors, the 1986 Jefferson Nickel is an excellent entry point into the world of numismatics. It is affordable, abundant, and yet filled with the potential for hidden rarities that could elevate its value. From double dies to die cracks, from off-center strikes to subtle polishing lines, each coin tells a unique story about the minting process and the artistry behind it. Collectors enjoy the thrill of holding a coin and imagining the journey it took from the mint to their hand. Collectors should pay close attention to certain key areas on the coin. Jefferson's face, the date, and the word Liberty are the most common locations for double die errors. Die cracks often appear along the rim or across the Monticello building on the reverse. These tiny anomalies may seem insignificant to the casual observer, but to a numismatist, they can transform a common coin into a rare and valuable piece. Even small variations in toning, luster, or strike quality can affect the coin's appeal and market value. Beyond its potential errors, the 1986 Jefferson nickel is also a reminder of the artistry and history embedded in everyday currency. Felix Schlag's design captures the dignity of Jefferson and the elegance of Monticello, reminding collectors and enthusiasts that even a small 5-cent coin carries a story of craftsmanship, history, and national pride. Each coin is a miniature work of art, with details that become more fascinating the longer you examine them. Collectors who focus on the 1986 Jefferson nickel often find themselves exploring the broader context of U.S. coins, understanding minting processes, die varieties, and the intricate ways in which small errors occur. Some of these nickels have become highly prized at auctions, particularly those with unique errors or those preserved in flawless uncirculated condition. The excitement of spotting a rare double die or an exceptional proof coin makes the hunt for Jefferson nickels endlessly rewarding. The current real market price of a circulated 1986 Jefferson nickel generally ranges from $3 to $5 in ordinary condition. However, uncirculated examples, especially those with sharp details and original luster, can command prices up to $30. Rare error coins, such as double dies or coins with die cracks in significant locations, have been known to fetch even higher amounts at auction, sometimes exceeding $100 or more, depending on rarity and collector demand. If you own a 1986 Jefferson nickel, take a close look at it. Examine it under good light or with a magnifying glass, and share your findings in the comments below. Let us help you discover its story, rarity, and potential value. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, HD Rare Coins 111, for more fascinating coin stories and collector insights, and remember to like this video if you enjoyed exploring the history, errors, and hidden secrets of the Jefferson nickel. This small 5-cent coin may seem ordinary at first, but in the hands of a collector, it becomes a gateway into history, artistry, and the thrilling world of coin collecting. Top 3. We're going to explore a coin that has quietly fascinated collectors for decades, the Jefferson nickel from 1987. On the surface, it may appear as just another 5-cent piece, but for those who love the thrill of numismatics, this coin offers a fascinating window into history, artistry, and rare collectible opportunities. Every Jefferson nickel tells a story, and the 1987 issue is no exception. The Jefferson nickel has a legacy that stretches back to 1938, when Felix Schlag's timeless design first graced American coinage. His depiction of Thomas Jefferson, one of the nation's most influential presidents, coupled with the iconic Monticello on the reverse, transformed a simple nickel into a miniature piece of art. Holding a 1987 Jefferson nickel is more than just holding money, it's holding a piece of American heritage that has been in circulation for decades. The 1987 Jefferson nickel was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with mint marks, D for Denver and no mark for Philadelphia. Despite millions being minted, collectors have found subtle variations and hidden rarities that make certain coins extraordinarily desirable. These small differences, often invisible to the casual observer, are what make this coin so intriguing for numismatists. Collectors often seek out error coins, and the 1987 Jefferson nickel is no stranger to these anomalies. One of the most sought-after errors is the double die variety, where certain elements of the design, such as Jefferson's face, the date, or the word Liberty, appear to be doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These coins are rare and can significantly increase a collector's portfolio value. Die cracks are another exciting feature to look for, appearing as fine lines along the rim or even across Monticello, often unnoticed by casual observers but highly prized in the numismatic community. Condition is another key factor in determining a 1987 nickel's value. While many of these coins were widely circulated and show signs of wear, uncirculated examples are especially valuable. Coins that retain their original luster, sharp design details, and smooth surfaces are sought after by collectors. Proof coins from this year, specially struck for collectors with mirror-like fields and crisp design details, are even more desirable and can elevate a collection to a new level. Even among standard circulation coins, minor variations can set a 1987 Jefferson nickel apart. Differences in striking pressure, die polishing, and metal composition create subtle distinctions between coins from the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Collectors spend hours examining these details, often with magnification, searching for unusual features that could reveal a rare variant. Even small anomalies, like slight doubling or unusual toning, can transform a common coin into a prized collectible. For novice collectors, the 1987 Jefferson Nickel is an excellent starting point. It's affordable, accessible, and filled with opportunities to discover rarities. Paying attention to Jefferson's facial details, the date, and the lettering on both obverse and reverse sides can reveal subtle double dies or minor die cracks. Coins that have been preserved with minimal handling or in original mint packaging can fetch higher values due to their condition alone. The charm of the 1987 Jefferson Nickel is not just in its potential errors or rarity. Felix Schlag's design continues to impress collectors with its elegance and historical significance. Jefferson's dignified profile and Monticello's architectural details serve as reminders of the artistry embedded in everyday currency. For collectors, examining these coins is not only about monetary value but also about appreciating the beauty and history captured in metal. Collectors who focus on the 1987 Jefferson Nickel often find themselves drawn deeper into the world of U.S. coinage, exploring minting processes, die varieties, and the nuances of struck coins. Each coin can reveal a story about its production, the minting techniques used, and even minor mishaps that occurred during its creation. The thrill of spotting a rare double die, a unique toning pattern, or a flawless uncirculated specimen is what makes Jefferson Nickels endlessly captivating. The current real market price of a circulated 1987 Jefferson Nickel generally ranges from $3 to $5. Uncirculated examples, particularly those in pristine condition with sharp details, can sell for up to $35. Rare error coins, such as double dies or coins with significant die cracks, have been known to fetch over $100 or more at auctions, depending on rarity and collector interests. That if you own a 1987 Jefferson Nickel, examine it carefully. Look for mint marks, check for double die areas, inspect for die cracks, and consider its condition. Share your findings in the comments below, and we can help you determine its rarity and potential value. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, HD Rare Coins 111, for more exciting coin stories and collector insights, and remember to like this video if you enjoyed discovering the history, beauty, and hidden secrets of the Jefferson Nickel. This 5-cent coin may seem ordinary at first, but in the hands of a collector, it becomes a doorway into history, artistry, and the thrilling world of numismatics. Top 4. We're going to explore a coin that may seem small in size but carries immense fascination for collectors, the Jefferson Nickel from 1994. While most people might pass it by in their pockets or cash registers, to coin enthusiasts, this nickel represents decades of American history, artistry, and hidden collectible potential. Every Jefferson Nickel tells a story, and the 1994 issue is no exception. The Jefferson Nickel has been a staple of American coinage since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, portraying a dignified profile on the obverse and the iconic Monticello building on the reverse. Holding a 1994 Jefferson Nickel is like holding a piece of history, a small yet tangible connection to both the past and the ongoing legacy of American currency. The 1994 Jefferson Nickel was minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, with the D mint mark indicating Denver and no mark for Philadelphia. Millions of these coins entered circulation, yet, for collectors, some have stood out due to subtle variations and rare errors. These differences, often unnoticed by the general public, are what transform an ordinary coin into a valuable and exciting collectible point. One of the most intriguing features that collectors look for in the 1994 Jefferson Nickel is errors. Among the most famous is the double die error, where certain design elements appear doubled due to misalignment during the minting process. These doubled areas are often found in Jefferson's portrait, the date, or the word Liberty. Die cracks are another highly sought-after anomaly, appearing as thin lines along the rim or across Monticello, providing evidence of the minting process's imperfections. Even minor off-center strikes or planchet flaws can make a seemingly ordinary nickel extremely desirable. The condition of the coin is critical in determining its value. Many 1994 Jefferson Nickels circulated widely and exhibit signs of wear, scratches, and discoloration. However, uncirculated examples that retain their original luster and sharp detail are much more valuable. Proof coins, struck specifically for collectors, feature mirror-like fields and exceptional relief, making them stand out as some of the most prized examples from this year. Collectors cherish these coins for their beauty, craftsmanship, and historical significance. Mint variations also play a key role in the appeal of the 1994 Jefferson Nickel. Even though the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced massive numbers, slight differences in striking pressure, die polishing, and metal composition create subtle distinctions between individual coins. Collectors often spend hours examining these nickels under magnification, searching for tiny differences that could indicate a rare variety or an unusual minting anomaly. These small details can dramatically increase a coin's value and desirability. For novice collectors, the 1994 Jefferson Nickel is an excellent starting point. It's affordable, widely available, yet filled with the potential for discovering hidden rarities. Close inspection of Jefferson's facial details, the date, and the lettering can reveal double dies or other minor errors. Even the toning, coloration, and strike quality can affect its value, making the hunt for exceptional specimens both exciting and rewarding. Beyond errors and mint variations, the charm of the 1994 Jefferson Nickel lies in its artistry. Felix Schlag's design continues to impress with its elegance and historical importance. Jefferson's calm, dignified expression and the intricate depiction of Monticello remind collectors that even small coins can be miniature works of art. Each coin captures a moment in American history, blending craftsmanship, design, and legacy in a way that continues to captivate numismatists. Collectors focusing on the 1994 Jefferson Nickel often find themselves exploring deeper into the history of U.S. coinage, learning about minting processes, die varieties, and how small errors occur. Each coin has a story, from its creation at the mint to its circulation in everyday life, and for collectors, discovering those rare double dies, die cracks, or uncirculated specimens is an exhilarating experience. These nickels may appear ordinary, but to a trained eye, they can reveal hidden treasures that dramatically enhance a collection. The current real market price of a circulated 1994 Jefferson Nickel generally ranges from $3 to $5 in ordinary condition. Uncirculated examples with sharp details and original luster can command up to $30. Rare error coins, such as double dies, coins with die cracks, or unusual planchet anomalies, have been known to fetch over $100 at auction, depending on rarity and collector interest. That if you own a 1994 Jefferson Nickel, take the time to examine it carefully. Look for mint marks, inspect the surfaces for double dies or die cracks, and consider its condition. Share your findings in the comments below, so we can help you discover its story, rarity, and potential value. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, HD Rare Coins 111, for more incredible coin stories and insights. And remember to like this video if you enjoyed exploring the hidden history, artistry, and unique secrets of the Jefferson Nickel. This small 5-cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but in the hands of a collector, it becomes a gateway into history, design, and the exciting world of numismatics. Top 5. We are turning our attention to a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but holds a world of fascination for collectors, the Jefferson Nickel from 2003. While many of these nickels have passed quietly through wallets, cash registers, and coin jars across America, for numismatists, the 2003 Jefferson Nickel represents a blend of history, design, and the subtle thrill of collecting. It's more than a 5-cent coin, it's a piece of art, a fragment of American heritage, and a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. The Jefferson Nickel has been an iconic part of American coinage since its introduction in 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin honors Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, capturing his calm and dignified profile on the obverse while featuring the iconic Monticello on the reverse. Each Jefferson Nickel carries the story of its time, and the 2003 issue is no exception. Holding one of these coins connects you to decades of American history and to the artistry that the U.S. Mint has consistently delivered. The 2003 Jefferson Nickel was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, denoted by the D mint mark for Denver and no mint mark for Philadelphia. Millions of these coins entered circulation, yet among them, collectors have identified subtle variations and errors that transform ordinary coins into highly desirable collectibles. For coin enthusiasts, spotting these differences is like uncovering hidden treasures in plain sight. One of the most captivating features of the 2003 Jefferson Nickel is the presence of errors and varieties. Among the most sought after is the double die, where certain design elements appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. These doubled areas often occur in Jefferson's profile, the date, or the word Liberty. Such errors are rare, and when identified, they can significantly increase the coin's value. Another notable error is the die crack, appearing as thin lines along the rim or even across Monticello, revealing the minting process's fascinating imperfections. Off-center strikes and other minor planchet anomalies also make certain coins highly collectible. Condition plays a critical role in the value of the 2003 Jefferson Nickel. While many circulated coins show signs of wear, scratches, and discoloration, uncirculated examples retain sharp details, smooth surfaces, and original luster. These coins are highly desirable for collectors, especially those looking to complete Jefferson Nickel sets in pristine condition. Proof coins from 2003, struck for collectors, showcase mirror-like fields and exceptional relief, making them among the most prized pieces in any collection. Even standard circulation coins can exhibit subtle differences that attract collectors' attention. Variations in striking pressure, die polishing, and even minor differences in the composition of the metal create distinctions between individual coins from the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Collectors often spend hours examining these nickels with magnification, searching for unique traits or anomalies that could indicate a rare variety. A slight doubling of the date, a faint die crack, or unusual toning can dramatically increase a coin's appeal. For those new to coin collecting, the 2003 Jefferson Nickel is an excellent starting point. It's readily available, yet it holds opportunities for discovering rarities that can elevate a collection's value. Examining Jefferson's facial features, the date, and the lettering can reveal minor errors that might otherwise go unnoticed. Even subtle differences in luster or strike quality can distinguish a valuable specimen from a common one, making the hunt for these coins both challenging and rewarding. The charm of the 2003 Jefferson Nickel extends beyond errors and condition. Felix Schlag's design remains elegant and historically significant, reminding collectors that even small coins carry artistic value. Jefferson's profile and Monticello's intricate details are more than just design, they are miniature historical snapshots, capturing a moment in time that continues to inspire collectors and coin enthusiasts alike. Collectors who focus on the 2003 Jefferson Nickel often find themselves exploring broader aspects of U.S. coinage, including minting processes, die varieties, and the intricacies of error detection. Each coin has a story, from its creation at the mint to its journey through circulation, and discovering a rare double die, die crack, or pristine uncirculated specimen can be exhilarating. The thrill of identifying these hidden treasures is what makes collecting Jefferson Nickels so endlessly fascinating. The current real market price of a circulated 2003 Jefferson Nickel typically ranges from $3 to $5 in ordinary condition. Uncirculated examples with sharp details and original luster can fetch up to $25. Rare error coins, such as double dies, coins with prominent die cracks, or unusual planchet errors, have been known to sell for over $100 at auction, depending on rarity and collector demand. If you own a 2003 Jefferson Nickel, take a moment to examine it carefully. Look for mint marks, check for double dies, inspect for die cracks, and assess its overall condition. Share your findings in the comments below so we can help you uncover its story, rarity, and potential value. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, HD Rare Coins 111, for more exciting coin stories and insights. Remember to like this video if you enjoyed discovering the hidden history, artistry, and unique secrets of the Jefferson Nickel. This small 5-cent coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but in the hands of a collector, it becomes a window into history, craftsmanship, and the thrilling world of numismatics.